what is going on, my Cardano friends? It's your friend Jack here, and in today's episode, we're going to be talking about the price of Cardano after Goguen launch, okay? After smart contracts come out, we're talking about the price, and honestly, I'm pretty freaking excited to talk about this. But before we get into it, if you guys want to consider staking with my stake pool and earn passive ADA on your ADA, please consider do so, stake pool Jack. Also, something really cool in the crypto space that I've had my eyes on is an NFT project called the Lovelace Saga. Now, I've got my hands on an NFT from the Lovelace Saga. I got two of them now. One's a main character and one's a booster character. If you don't know what this is, essentially this is going to be a web-based game where you can buy really cool collectible art, and then that collectible art, that is these characters, are going to be able to use to play the game. And there's going to be a bunch of upgrades for the characters, different maps, stuff like that. But Kaizen Crypto is the person behind this project. If you don't know Kaizen Crypto, then what are you doing? But some awesome art on this project. And if you guys want to check it out, if you want to learn about it, I'll link this video down in the description from Kaizen. And I'll also leave a link to the page where you can buy either booster characters for 15 ADA a piece or one of the main characters for 50 ADA a piece. I have the Gangsta Frog. It's pretty freaking sick, and even if you don't want to play a game and you are into shiny JPEGs, and in this case shiny videos, because it's a video version for the frog and there's also a still image, definitely consider checking this project out. It's something I really like, and I've been talking with Kaizen. I think it has a really great future for it, and if you just like shiny JPEGs, get into it. Okay, now let's get into the price point of Cardano after Goguen. After smart contracts are fully deployed, right? First thing to keep in mind is I'm not a technical analysis person. I don't really look at these charts and see head and shoulders. You know, I don't see the Wyckoff accumulation. What I see is fundamentals, and that's what I mainly look at. Now, looking at the prices is always nice, but I don't plan on selling it anytime soon, and I don't really care about the price too much. As ignorant as that may sound, the price does matter, but it doesn't matter the day-to-day for me. To me, I look at the charts maybe once every few days when I see someone tweet about it. I'm not too focused on the charts. Now, something to keep in mind about the charts and about the price and about the fundamentals is when we see these smart contracts come out, most likely the end of August, the 31st to the September of the 7th of September, you have to keep in mind that smart contracts aren't going to just be instantly deployed and interactable, you know, in a perfect sense for the end users, for the people who really need to use them. Developers still have to get comfortable with them. Developers are still going to have to work on frameworks to use these smart contracts. So it's not like instantly we're going to go to the moon and we're going to see all these apps just instantly deployed. They have to adjust. They have to figure things out. It's not going to be super straightforward. I don't think the price is going to go to the moon, you know, right away. I think it's going to be, once again, one of these slow but steady races. And that's my personal opinion. Now, of course, we have Bitcoin over here leading the market. And Bitcoin's price ultimately, if it goes to $100,000, you can really bet that Cardano is going to follow in that upwards trajectory, right? The thing about Cardano is it does have kind of its own mind against Bitcoin. And it's kind of like it's kind of like a tornado sometimes. It just spins out of control. Screw you, Bitcoin. We're going up, or we're going down when you're going up. But overall, you got to keep in mind when we're looking at price that Bitcoin's the market leader, and if Bitcoin hits 100K, Cardano's going to hit $5, $10. That's my opinion. Now, after Goguen, I do think price of Cardano is going to go up when smart contracts release. Not even just because of more applications, but because the anticipation, which is a big factor in a lot of crypto catalyst events. And this anticipation is going to drive kind of a scarcity probably for Cardano, which will then drive more prices upwards. Now, am I 100% sure this is going to happen? No, I'm not 100% sure, but if you're holding long term, I have a really good feeling in my mom's basement, as someone who's not a financial advisor, that you're going to be okay. The price is going to go up. That's my opinion. Take that with a grain of salt, okay? Form your own opinions, form your own conclusions. But Cardano price after Goguen, I think it's going to be good. And if it's not good, then you just get on sale ADA. If you're someone who believes in long-term crypto, long-term Cardano, you just get a cryptocurrency on sale and you can have time to accumulate more. So I don't really see the fear in this. I just see opportunities. That being said, if we do hit like $5, am I going to sell my Cardano? Probably not. I don't have that much Cardano. It wouldn't make sense to sell it at this point. And I could just, compound with staking rewards and good stuff like that, which I highly recommend you stake your Cardano. Now, one more thing that is quite important for adoption and recognition of Cardano, because a lot of these, a lot of things like Ethereum really got a lot of recognition after certain events, mainstream events, perhaps like Joe Rogan's podcast. Vitalik Buterin was on Joe Rogan's podcast, and you see here a tweet in January from Charles Hoskinson, Rogan after Goguen. So Charles explicitly said, after Goguen, it's time for Joe Rogan. Now, I don't know if this is 100% confirmed. I really don't. But I have a good feeling that it's going to happen knowing Charles. He's been on Lex Fridman's podcast. Lex Fridman has been on Joe Rogan's podcast, vice versa. There's a lot of reason for him to go on the podcast. And I really think Joe Rogan's open to just about anyone who has something interesting to share. And him being on the Cardano podcast, in my eyes, is going to be pretty good for Cardano recognition, because there's a lot of mainstream out there that just craps on Cardano, and it's pretty sad. There's a lot of mainstream media that just has nothing better to do but to say bad things about Cardano, and it's obvious that a lot of these mainstream media outlets, to me, it really does seem like it's obvious that they don't want Cardano to go up because it's competing with their Ethereum bags, or it's going to destroy their Bitcoin bags, or something like that. And I think a lot of the negativity in crypto always comes from a greed perspective, because in reality, I want all of these cryptocurrencies to do well. The better they do, the better the indication of their technology actually improving real world people's lives. And that's the end goal here, to improve people's lives, not just to greed up, get $1 million and leave. That's not my goal. If that's your goal, that's fine. But I just want to put that out there. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you find it helpful. I really do think the price after Goguen is going to go up substantially, whether it be right after or a few months after. I think we're going to see a slow and steady increase of resistance against Bitcoin and of price in general of Cardano. That's my final thoughts. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Definitely stake your ADA. If you want to stake it with Jack, I would love for you to do that. But just make sure you're staking it. Have a great day. See you guys next video. Peace out.